Welcome to today's lecture on instrument design and nomenclature. In this class, we are going to discuss about the designs of the parts and nomenclature, formulas of a cutting instruments, and the bevels. Generally, hand instruments used in the dental operatory may be classified as cutting instruments like excavators, chisels, and others, and non cutting instruments like amalgam condensers, mirrors, explorers, and probes. An instrument consists, most hand instruments may consist of three parts: handle, shank, and the blade. For many non cutting instruments, the part corresponding to the blade is termed the nib. The end of the nib or working surface is known as a face. The blade or nib is the working end of instrument and is connected to the handle by a shank. The shank may be the shanks are served to connect the handles to the working ends of the instruments. They are normally smooth, round, and tapered. They have one or more bends to avoid the instruments having tendency to twist in use when the force is applied. The handles are available in various sizes and shapes. Earlier handle instruments had handles of quite larger diameter and were grasped in palm of the handle. A large heavy handle is not always conducive to delicate manipulations, so the smaller handles are introduced. So, whenever the large forces are applied, the instruments tend to rotate. To avoid this, the balance should be given to the instrument. This can be accomplished by designing the angles of the shank such that the cutting edges of the blade lies within the diameter of the handle and nearly coincides with the projected axis of the handle. For an optimal anti-rotational design, the blade edge must not be off the axis or away from the axis by more than 1 to 2 mm. Based on the shank angles, the instruments can be classified as monoangle instruments, biangle instruments, or triple angle instruments. The instruments with small, short blades may be easily designed with the monoangle forms while confining the cutting edge within the required limit. The instruments with the longer blades or more complex orientation may require two or three angles in the shank to bring the cutting edges near to the long axis of the handle. Such shanks are termed as contra angle. This design is given to easily access the inaccessible areas like proximal portions. G.V. Black has given names to the instruments and also given a classification based on these names. They are based on the function, they are classified as a scalar or excavator. Based on the manner of use, they are classified as hand condenser. Based on the design of working end, they are classified as a spoon excavator and the sickle scaler. And based on the shape of the shank, they are classified as monoangle, biangle, and contraangle. All these names were combined to form a complete description of the instrument. For example, biangle spoon excavator can be indicates that the spoon excavator which is in the shape of the spoon and used to excavate the remaining areas or the undermine or a soft debris in the tooth preparation, and the biangle represents the number of angles of the shank and the spoon represents the shape of the instruments. And the cutting instruments have the formula describing dimensions and the angles of the working ends. They are placed on the handle using a code of 3 or 4 number formulas which are separated by dashes. The first number indicates the width of the blade or primary cutting edge in tenths of millimeter, that is 0.1 mm. Example is the number 10 indicates 1 mm. The second number of a 4 number code indicates primary cutting edge angle measured from a line parallel to the long axis of the instrument to that of the line passing through the cutting edge. And whenever the cutting edge is perpendicular to the blade, then the cutting edge angle is omitted. Then we follow the three number formula in which the third number or the third digit in the fourth number indicate four digit formula indicates the blade length in millimeters, and which and this blade length in three number formula is takes place the second digit, and the fourth number, which is the third number in three number code, indicates that the blade angle related to the long axis of the handle. Instrument bevels. Most hand cutting instruments have the end of the blade a single bevel that forms the primary cutting edge. A bevel is a slope which is given to impart the cutting action to an instrument. And there are instruments with the bi-beveled, and it is example is ordinary hatchet. These beveled instruments such as spoon excavator and gingival marginal trimmers are used for scraping or used in scraping or lateral cutting actions, whereas enamel hatchet may be used for planing or direct cutting motion as well as a lateral cutting action. Whenever there is single bevel and the cutting edge is cutting edge is not perpendicular to the blade, then they are classified as a right or left instruments. This can be determined by placing the primary cutting edge downwards and is pointed away, and if the bevel appears on the right side of an instrument, then it is said to be a right instrument of a pair, and if the bevel faces the left side an instrument, then it is said to be the left pair of an instrument. The right sided instrument is used in scraping motion from right to left, whereas the left sided instrument or left beveled instrument is used in scraping motion from left to right. When the instruments have cutting edge perpendicular to the long axis of the handle and there is a slight angle of the blade, then we follow the mesial and distal pairs, not the right and left pairs. The mesial bevel is given by whenever we see inside angle, that is the junction of the blade and the shank, if the bevel is primary bevel is not visible, then it is said to be the distal bevel. When it is visible, then it is said to be the mesial bevel. In short, whenever we place an instrument downwards, if the cutting edge is visible towards us, then it are visible downwards or towards us, then it is said to be the mesial bevel. When the cutting edge is directed away from us, then it is said to be the distal beveled instruments. Example of the mesial and distal is gingival marginal trimmers. And the single beveled instrument is enamel hatchet. These are certain examples of an instrument called excavators like ordinary hatchet, bibeveled, which is bibeveled, and hoe, and angle former, which is used to create line angles and point angles. And this, the second picture gives an examples of the spoon excavators. These spoon excavators will have a circumferential bevels and are used to remove the unsupported is used to remove the remaining caries or the caries present in the deeper areas of a cavity. And the chisels or examples of the chisels are enamel hatchet, gingival marginal trimmer, which is a mesial or a distal. The gingival marginal trimmer with mesial side has a bevel angle, which has an acute bevel angle, that is 75 to 80, whereas the gingival bevel of an cutting edge in cases of a distal marginal tumor is an obtuse angle, which is about 90 to 100 degrees. Thank you.